All right, YouTube, guys, girls, older people, younger people, everybody in between. What is going on? How are you beautiful people doing? You guys know the intro. What is going on? We have the beautiful or somewhat beautiful golden hour, a bit of clouds in the sky, so it fluctuates, You guys know the deal. We got the backyard. We got the flannel on today, boy. Not just the white shirt, but the flannel. We're getting fancy out here. Anyways, guys, what is going on? How are you doing? Hope you guys have had or are having a solid day so far. If I look a little tired, I'm gonna speak why in the video and how it relates. But anyways, straight to it, guys. In today's video or creator chat, I'm so glad to have all you guys chilling here with me. We are speaking of the number one tactic or the number one tool you yourself as a content creator must have in order to succeed, right? In this digital modern day world. One tool, one tool. If you can just have this one tool, this one tactic, this one practice, belief, you're going to be okay. Because of all the things that, I've picked up, self-help things, which have been great, and I'm still, still using now, not a lot of them have came close to this one thing. And I can explain it. And, explain why I alluded to me being tired or, et cetera, et cetera. Why it doesn't matter. So, straight to it, guys. That one tool or tactic to help you guys as content creators or creative entrepreneurs, make it happen in this world. That is to practice. You ready for it? I kind of have to burp, actually. That was pretty anticlimactic, but whatever. That is, guys, the one thing, that is to practice Stoic philosophy, okay? Stoic philosophy, Stoicism, being unattached, whatever name you want to give it. It's not necessarily like a one practice or this one doctrine that here only this is the only practice. No, it has a bunch of different names. It can simply just be, not getting too wrapped up in your emotions or feelings or external events around you. It's more so just staying grounded or centered. Whatever name you want to give it. For me, I just like to call it Stoic philosophy or Stoicism because that sounds cool. To be stoic is a, that makes sense to me. To be stoic, or indifferent to situations. And now let me explain why. Why Stoic philosophy? But before why, what is Stoic philosophy? Because I think most of you guys understand what this is or Stoicism or being unattached. But just real quick in case some of you guys don't. Stoic philosophy or Stoicism or being unattached simply implies or invites you to not get too caught up in the external fluctuations of life, right? Because as you guys know, life is dynamic. It moves back and forth. We have summer, winter, summer, winter, summer, winter. Of course, fall, spring, but you get what I'm saying. It's back, it's forth. It's hot, it's cold. Your life, you have good days and bad days. Anything. With fitness, you have good workouts, you have bad workouts. If you skateboard or do whatever, you will have good days and bad days. Some days you're going to make a lot of money, you'll make no money. You'll talk to, if you're single, a lot of girls one night at a club. I'm just making sure I'm centered because last time I wasn't. A lot of girls at a club, maybe you won't talk to any, right? So there's fluctuations in life, and that is normal, right? That. This is evident, you guys know all this stuff. So Stoic philosophy invites you to not get too attached as a creator or as an individual, to not get too attached with the external results or what happens, right? So if you go to a club, as an example, and your aim is to talk to 3 girls, right? 3 girls that night. And let's say you talk to only one. Well, then Stoic philosophy is going to invite you to, hey, it is what it is. You talked to 1 girl, you didn't talk to 3. Okay, cool, move on. You don't really pay too much attention to it, right? It is what it is. You accept it, but you don't pay too much attention to it. You'd like to have 3, you have 1. Okay, maybe next time, right? Let's say you go to the club next week and you talk to 5 girls instead of 3, right? Now normally you'd think, be super excited and stoked and I talked to 5, bro. How many did you talk to? Yo, I'm the G, Stoic philosophy invites you to again say, hey, yeah, it's cool. Accept it. Sick, but to not get too attached, right? I talked to 5 girls. My goal was 3 and I talked to 5. Cool. I appreciate it. And you move on. And now the reason for this, because what's the point, David? And how does this relate to being a content creator? I'm going to explain. First off, what's the point? Why would you want to be stoked to this? Wouldn't you want to be, I'm going to burp. I just had my big meal, guys. You guys know that I'm fasting, or I have fasted for quite a while, so I just ate, and that's why I burped. My digestion, maybe needs a little bit of work. But anyways, you may say, well, David, why would I want to be stoked? Shouldn't I be super stoked that I talked to 5 girls, or shouldn't I be like super upset that I only talked to one girl? And now you can, and that's okay. But the problem with that is it keeps you in a vicious cycle, right? A vicious cycle where external events now control your emotions, right? So every time you go to the club, therefore on, if you now don't reach that goal, by nature, if you were getting attached to those emotions or those external measures, then you're gonna feel like shit. It's just not gonna be fun. If you talk to any girls below 3, your night's ruined, dude. And then if you talk to girls more than 3, well, then it's great. But again, you're setting yourself up for failure, because next time, if you don't reach that goal, which really all it does, externally, these numbers, is it just increases. And if you can't keep up with that demand, well, then you're going to be depressed, because it gets worse and worse. So that's where Stoic philosophy comes into place. It's appreciating everything around you, but not getting too attached. Because when life hits you with 0 girls that night, which it will inevitably, you're okay. You're still enjoying yourself. Would it be cool to talk to 3? Yeah, it would be cool. But I talked to 1. You know what? Maybe I had an even better time talking just to my friends. Or maybe I was talking to the bouncer, the security guard, and we were finding out all these cool life stories about people. Like, maybe it was actually way better simply because you didn't get too attached to that number. Right? And vice versa. So that's really it. That's Stoic philosophy. Now, let me relate it to my life, why I'm a little tired, or why I quoted that, and how it has helped me as a content creator and will help you guys. Because, of course, as content creators, I'm assuming not too many of us go to clubs and bars and stuff and pick up a bunch of chicks. Maybe you do. I just kind of use that as an example. It's what came to head. I've been watching a lot of How to Beast lately. I don't know if you guys know that YouTube channel or not. His name's David, just like me, so maybe that's why. But anyways, so for myself, why has this affected me, or how has it helped? So, as you guys know, I do something called intermittent fasting, which I just quoted, hence why I'm kind of burping. Because I chew my food too fast. I need to slow down. And I eat these massive meals. And today, out of these shreds, so I've been dieting for around 3.5 months. I don't know if you guys can tell, looking a little leaner. I mean, I'm wearing some baggy clothes, but I've lost quite a bit of weight, and fitness is something very, very big and important to me, which you guys know. If you're new, then, as a personal trainer, yada, yada. So I'm losing a bit of weight right now, and out of the 3.5 months, I've got 1 more month to go. Today was the hardest day of the entire cut. And I have friends on prep who are doing men's physique shows. I used to do men's physique shows. And some days, it's just going to be shit. I'm not competing, but I'm just saying, when you diet, guys, and maybe some of you can relate to this, because I know the guy who's doing a men's physique show watches this. What's going on? How you doing? Some days are just shit. Some days are just hard, bro. Everything seems to be going right. Your sleep, this, but just your hunger, your appetite, your mood, everything, bro, is just off. And today I felt like a zombie, bro. Like, it's been tricky, but this reminded me back of prep days. And now, normally what would happen is you would get really attached to that, right? You'd say, my life fucking sucks. Like, bro, like, I'm starving myself. This is horrible. Every day is going to be shit. I have another month of this. Like, and it just, you see what I'm saying? You get worked up because you were attached to that external thing. But what happens after a certain time, which you guys know, is bad days like that don't always happen, right? And in fact, tomorrow, I'll probably have a fine day. I mean, the next week will probably be fine, to be honest. It may be tricky, but you don't get too attached to that. I knew today was tricky, but I'm not getting attached to that, right? And therefore, because of that, I'm able to look at the blessings. I'm able to look at maybe the cool things about it. I'm able to make a video because of it, So that's really it. Don't get too attached to things. It's a short video, guys, right about 9-10 minutes right now. Yeah, that's kind of my take. Stoic philosophy. You as a content creator to not get too attached to things. And by not getting too attached and staying grounded to your center core, things don't really phase you when they get challenging. And the biggest reason I'm saying this, guys, because, well, David, if my life's great, wouldn't I want to just appreciate that and get attached to all that if it's constantly great? Yeah, I guess you could say that. The main reason I'm saying this, guys, and I'm being completely honest with you, is being a content creator or creative entrepreneur, especially in the beginning phases, your first year building up this business, 2 years, 3 years, man, there are going to be a lot of challenges, which you guys know. You're probably facing them a lot, right now. You're probably facing tons trying to build this up. I face tons. I have faced tons, a lot, right? And Stoic philosophy is a practice that has enabled me. Come on, car, don't cut me off. I'm getting deep right now. Stoic philosophy is a practice that has enabled me to look past those challenges, to stay more grounded, more centered, to not be as moved by them or fazed by them, to now almost see them as a blessing, right? And because of that, the journey has not been as hard. That's simple, right? So that's it. That's how it relates to being a content creator for you guys. For myself, it has helped tremendously. I know it will help you guys. And use this skill. Search it up in your own time if you want to search up Stoicism or Stoic philosophy. It's very simple, though. Just don't get too attached to things. What is it? I'm going to finish it with one little metaphor, one little quote, or whatever you want to call it. I heard this years ago. So let's say you're looking at a tree and there's a bird, right? Think of animals. Animals are the perfect example of, they're all stoic, believe it or not. Like I'm hearing birds. They're all so stoic, okay? There's birds chirping right now, right? Perfect example. Like there's tons of birds around, okay? Now there can be two people, okay? Maybe you guys have heard this quote. I picked this up from Elliot Halls, like years ago. There are birds up there. Now I can come out here having a horrible day and say, fuck you birds, like you're so loud, I hate you, chuck a rock at them, like you guys just suck. And the birds are going to keep doing what they're doing. In fact, they don't give two shits. Like, they're just going to keep chirping and chilling and dancing with each other and just having a good time, right? Another guy can come out and he can say, man, these birds are amazing, bro. They're great. I love them. Thank you so much, life. You're great. Birds are amazing. The birds do not give two shits. They do not give two shits what you think. They're still just dancing and chirping and doing their thing. Maybe they'll even shit on you. Like, they do not care, right? So be like a bird. Be like an animal and just dance and chirp. And when some people come and say, yo, screw you when life gets tricky, you say, okay. And then when some people come and say, hey, today's a great day, you're amazing, there you go, you say, okay. And just keep doing your thing. Okay? So that's that. That's Stoic philosophy. It has helped me tremendously. And try it out. Okay? Just don't get too attached to external things. So that's it. I'm going to finish it there. We're at about 13 minutes. We just hit that. Yeah, about 13 minutes. So thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope this tactic or tool helped. Maybe this video is a little different than the other ones, a bit more philosophical like opposed to more, tangible, I guess you could say. But this is creator coaching. This is what I call the 4 areas of growth. This would be personal growth, the first area of growth, which is all your internal game, mentally, physically, emotionally. Numero uno. And with that, I'm going to finish it here, guys, with this plug. It's not even too much of a plug, but, I guess it is. Guys, if you guys have made it this far, any of you, please do go ahead, first link down below, download and grab yourself a copy of the free half-an-hour there's a few of them, so I almost got them mixed up. A half-an-hour creator course intro. So this creator course is a half-an-hour video course just like this, except it's almost like in an online university, super professional, like which you guys have actually messaged me about, expressing your gratitude on how nice it looks or how all the information has been. I just got a couple messages or DMs last night. So first off, thank you guys. And it explains everything we speak of here, except what I call into the 4 areas of growth. So it is broken down into personal, craft, relationship, and world growth. So this conversation would be of the first area of growth, which is personal, being Stoic philosophy, more of the mind, more of your game piece, more of who you are as a content creator before you produce content. The creator course intro explains all 4 of these guys and then props up for the 2 big boys, the internal and the external creator course. The internal creator course speaks of the first 2 areas of growth in depth. It's almost an hour and a half long. The external is the last 2 areas of growth in depth. So go, guys, get the free creator course intro. It will give you guys value. You're going to love it. It's there's no scams. I'm not asking for money. Like it's completely free. If you do it like that and you want more, then there's the internal and the external, which are $24 US each as of now. When I'm recording this, there's a bundle for $44 though. And it's always linked down below, guys. First link down below. It will support you 100% if you found videos like these, useful. Podcasts, creator chats, everything. And there is also creator coaching. But that is my plug. Go get yourself the free copy. Half an hour, no gimmicks. You put your email in. You have a beautiful half-an-hour online university course. If you want more, you get more. If you don't, hey, man, just take the half-an-hour course. Like, no harm, all right? No harm. just here to benefit you. And check out the podcast. Link down below, because we talk of things just like this, except much longer. You know, we're talking like, I recorded one today. I think we hit an hour where I use this exact same mic and I just walk around my backyard and I sit and I just chill and I talk. Right. So that's it. If I'm a little tired, you know why. We're on the fasting life. I have about 1 more month to go on this diet to get shredded, 8% body fat. I will do a physique update to you guys soon. I actually did one on Instagram a little while ago. Maybe I'll put up those photos here. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know if I wanna. No, I probably will. I'm about 10% body fat, but I have a bit more to go. So we're going to keep going to get shredded for life. Okay, so that's it. Thank you guys so much. Get your copy of the free Creator Course intro. Download the podcast, and I will talk to you guys soon. Hope it helped. Much love. Thank you all so much. Comment any more topics you guys would like me to speak of. DM me, email, everything's down below, and I will talk to you guys soon. With that said, much love. Keep creating. Till then, peace.